Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Alex's Adventures. And in this episode of Alex's Adventures, we will be taking in an adventure checking out Vancouver's Chinatown, the largest Chinatown in Canada. That's right, in this episode of Alex's Adventures, we'll be checking out Vancouver's Chinatown and see what this Chinatown has to offer. So we will be starting our adventure at the International Village. This is close to the Millennium Gate, the Millennium Chinatown Gate, but I find it interesting that we start off our adventure here. Here we have this TNT supermarket, an Asian supermarket based in Canada. I believe their TNT is opening one close by where I'm from in Irvine, California at the Great Park. Super excited to see that. And here is the International Village, which does have an indoor mall, which includes a movie theater just right across the street. So here we are on Abbott Street. Here's the entrance to TNT Supermarket, and let's go ahead and cross the street. So here's the main entrance to the International Village, which has the indoor mall. As you can see, it has a pharmacy store called Rexall Drugstore, and it has a Cineplex Odeon, and it also has a McDonald's just right here inside the International Village. And I believe this does have has one of those Asian specialty stores. So here's what it looks like on the inside, and here's a closer look at the directory, which has 3 levels. So here's the main level, the second level, and the third level. And here we also have these kiosk in the middle that sells like all these trinkets, sunglasses, or any cell phone accessories that you might need to have. And at the other end of the International Village Mall, that is where the Millennium Gate is located. So we're not far away from where we started in this video. Really love the skylight and how the elevators just crisscross inside the International Village Mall. And let's go ahead and go up the escalators here. So if you're nearby in Chinatown, this is a great place to check out in case if you're hungry. This does have a food court, and here's one of those cat cafes. Pretty interesting. And yeah, so that is what it looks like on the inside of the International Village. So that is the International Village, and here is the Millennium Gate, the official entrance to Vancouver's Chinatown, one of the oldest Chinatown here in Canada. So not just the oldest, but one of the largest Chinatowns, the largest Chinatown in Vancouver. Here we have these buildings. So here is Pender Street. So Pender Street serves as the main street of Vancouver's historic Chinatown. Here's West Pender Street. If you go down that direction, you'll walk into Gastown neighborhood, which I did a Alex's Adventures video on. Be sure to check that out if you're interested in checking out Vancouver's Gastown neighborhood. Here we are in the heart of Vancouver's Chinatown. As you can see, this neighborhood is decorated in these Oriental style, kind of like the Chinatown in San Francisco. Here we have this Chinese Cultural Center, and behind those gates is Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Park and Garden, which we will be ending our adventure there. But to talk about Vancouver's Chinatown, this neighborhood began to take shape in the late 1880s, primarily centered around Carroll Street and Pender Street. Many Chinese immigrants arrived in British Columbia to work on the Canadian Pacific Railway or in the gold mines, kind of like San Francisco and LA's Chinatown. As these projects concluded, a permanent settlement grew in what was then a swampy area of the city. And by the 1890s, the Shanghai Alley and Canton Alley districts became the bustling heart of the community. And yeah, so today, Chinatown, as a traditional heritage of modern evolution, it remains a destination for both locals and anchored by landmarks such as Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Classical Chinese Garden, the Wing Sing Building, and the Sam Key Building. And yeah, so, and also take a tour bus, Vancouver, Chinatown. And yeah, so that is the street, Columbia Street and Pender Street. So basically, Pender Street is filled with these shops and establishments. And as we look back towards the Millennium Gate here, this is Chinatown Storytelling Center. Really love the decorations here in Vancouver's Chinatown. So off of Pender Street, if you go outside of the main street here, you have this statue. I'm not sure what the signifies. Here on Kiever Street, here you have this Chinatown Plaza. Pretty ornate. Really like the architectural style here in this neighborhood. And yeah. So here's a closer look at Chinatown Plaza. And as we turn around, here is one of the entrances to Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Park. And it looks like that we have to go around the corner of the park to gain access, as you can see here. So here's the entrance to Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Classical Chinese Garden, and let's go ahead and head inside, which is open up until 4 p.m. Highly recommend checking this out. So if you're in Chinatown, this is a must visit thing to do in Chinatown. So here, those are the gates that I was talking about. On your left is a gift store, and as we go look behind us, here's the entrances. Here's the main entrance to Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Park. So let's go ahead and check out this beautiful classic Chinese classical garden and admire and appreciate the beauty of what is inside Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Park. And here is the beautiful view. This is a great place to take some photos. And yeah, so this is such a beautiful park to just sit down and relax and enjoy the energy that this garden gives off. And yeah, so that is Vancouver's Chinatown. If you like this video, please give this video a super huge thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below on what you think about Vancouver's Chinatown. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my other YouTube content that is on this channel. And thank you for watching Alex's Adventures. I'll definitely see you on next one.